Morning Hunters, it's almost the end of the month and you know what that means. We've got to go over the events for next month. But first of all, I don't appreciate that you didn't make a custom thumbnail for this one, Niantic. Now I'm gonna have to make my own thumbnail. I got other things to do, Niantic. I'm just kidding, whatever. It'll be fun to get creative. But anyway, starting things off is the Coral Pukei-Pukei event, which is actually going on right now. The event says, Spring forward with Coral Pukei-Pukei. From Monday, March 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m., that is today, until Sunday, April 7th at 11:59 p.m. And then it doesn't say it here for some reason. It was here on the actual Coral Pukei-Pukei event announcement. Between Monday, March 25th at 9 a.m. until April 7th at 11:59 p.m., Coral Pukei-Pukei will appear in the forest and swamp habitats in low numbers. Between Tuesday, March 26th at 9 a.m. until Sunday, April 7th at 11:59 p.m., Coral Pukei-Pukei may also appear in hunt-a-thons. So they're all appearing in low numbers, but you gotta wait till tomorrow, which is when this video comes out. So today for you guys, they also can appear or may appear in hunt-a-thons. I don't know why they just delayed that by a day, but okay. And then on the weekends, the spawn rates are boosted a ton like normal, but this time it's actually 2 weekends. From Fridays at 5 p.m. until Sundays at 11:59 p.m. During the event period, Coral Pukei-Pukei will appear more frequently on the field in the forest and swamp habitats. So yeah, this ends April 7th, which means that you have this weekend, March 29, 30, and 31st, which the 31st is Easter this year. I don't know if that's one of those holidays that's always on that date. I don't remember, but it's the 31st this year either way. And then the spawn rates will go back down for the weekdays, and then on the weekends, it'll come back up again. So the 5th, 6th, and 7th, you'll have boosted spawn rates again. Coral Pukei-Pukei everywhere. And speaking of which, it is yet another monster that is weak to ice. I know it's sort of annoying to have like a bunch of monsters weak to the same thing, but I think from a development and gameplay standpoint, they are actually looking out for the players in this instance, because we're having to build up our ice weapons to fight Zinogre anyway, and so they're like, okay, well, let's give them some monsters that are also weak to ice, and we just went through an icy period and are coming out into spring, so it makes sense that we built up our ice weapons. I think it's cool, lore-wise and gameplay-wise, so thanks, Niantic, all good with me. But Coral Pukei-Pukei is also weak to poison, so if you don't want to use ice for some reason, you can do that. Its element is water, and it will shoot that water everywhere. Its special attack is this attack where it flies up and shoots in kind of like a spiral going outward, and that attack hits hard. That attack is pretty devastating, and in Monster Hunter World we have a dive, but in this game we only have perfect evade or regular evade, so we're a lot more fragile in this. And again, it can be found in the forest and the swamp. And it says, with the appearance of Coral Pukei-Pukei also comes more weapons and armor to forge and upgrade. The Coral Pukei set includes armor that boasts the Power Prolonger skill. This skill extends the duration of the powered up state granted by dual blades, long swords, and charge blades. Talk about keeping your sword sharp, because we can't sharpen in this, I guess. Why did they say that? But hey, that's great for me. I want to be in demon mode the whole time, so hopefully I can build some sets and like dive into this. Maybe I can do like a raw burst power prolonger set. I'll have to dive in and see if that's possible. I'm sure Shanzi or Power already has. Make the most of this opportunity to hunt Coral Pukei-Pukei and forge new equipment. The new weapons for this monster are the Sword and Shield, Great Sword, Hammer, Light Bowgun, Bow, and Lance. So no dual blades, no charge blade, and no long sword. Why? 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 Guess I'll keep hunting Giratodus. Sorry, Shanzi. Take this one up with Niantic. And the armor is the Coral Pukei-Pukei set, which comes with Power Prolonger, Weakness Exploit, Lock On, and more. Let's dive in and see what the more is. The skills on the Coral Pukei-Pukei set are as follows. At grade 8, with any of the weapons, you get Earplugs level 1. With the helm, at grade 5, you get Weakness Exploit 1. At grade 6, you unlock Lock On. And at grade 8, you unlock Weakness Exploit 2. So Wex 2, Lock On 1, just on the helm. Pretty solid once you get it to grade 8. With the chest or mail, you get Power Prolonger at grade 5, Power Prolonger 2 at grade 6, and Rising Tide 1 at grade 8. For the arms or vambraces, you get Rising Tide 1 at grade 5, and Skyward Striker 1 at grade 6. For the waist or tacet, you get Reload Speed 1 at grade 5, and Recoil Down at grade 6. And for the boots or greaves, you get Power Prolonger 1 at grade 5, and Weakness Exploit 1 at grade 6. So if you were using the whole set and the weapons, your skills would look like this. Weakness Exploit 3, Power Prolonger 3, Rising Tide 2, Earplugs 1, Lock On 1, Skyward Striker 1, Reload Speed 1, and Recoil Down. So obviously no reason to use like the full set, you'd want to mix and match, but those are all the skills for the armor and weapons. Just for giggles real quick, let's see if I can build that set that I was talking about before. Power Prolonger and Burst. So it looks like I could get to at least Burst 5 and Power Prolonger 3 with this set. So you would make Zinogre Helm, Pukei Mail, Rathian Van Braces, Rathian Coil, and Pukei Greaves. And that would all be at grade 6. That would also leave you with Lock On, if you need it, Poison Resistance, 1 level of Weakness Exploit, 1 level of Evasive Concentration, and 1 level of Rising Tide. So that actually might be pretty good, at least for me as a dual blader. The sets are gonna get so crazy when gems are added. And if you're wondering what site I'm using in this, it's mhn.quest, not sponsored or anything, just a community member, data mining the game, and putting out tons of really solid information for all of us players. So thank you so much for making that site. I think your name is Sam, or Sammy. But enough about Pukei. It's pretty solid. It's gonna be fun to hunt. I'm just not looking forward to its water jets. Once the Pukei event ends, we have another round of Quality special quests. Starting April 8th at 9 a.m. until Sunday, April 14th at 11:59 p.m. There's more exclusive quests incoming. You can look forward to rewards like Wander Droplets, which increase your access range of the field by 50% for 15 minutes, as well as gatherable materials and Zenny. That's pretty solid. Niantic getting a little generous with items. Wander Droplets, I've said since the beginning, are virtually useless, especially because they cost a good bit of money just to use. It's only for 15 minutes and it only really extends the range like literally like 20, 30 steps. Like if you go down the street a little bit, you can just access whatever you would have accessed with a Wander. The only time it's useful is when you're like inside, maybe in bed, and there's something nearby that you're like, oh, there's like a rare monster or a subspecies really close. I guess I'm gonna drop a Wander and grab it really quick and then hunt anything else in range. But most of the time it gives you like 1 or 2 extra monsters at best. And then it's gone in 15 minutes and it's not a large enough area. Like if this thing took up the whole screen, boy, I would be singing its praises. I'd be like, okay, this is worthwhile. Sure, it'd be kind of pay to win in that case, but most gacha games like this are pay to win. That's just the way it is. But stay strong, mostly free-to-play players. I still recommend getting the season pass. It's pretty fun to go through right now. But it's sick that they're now giving this out as a reward item for a quest. That's awesome. Great change. Thank you so much, Niantic. And then right after the quality quest ends, we've got a thunderstorm coming. Prepare for Deviljho, Thunder Element quests. From Monday, April 15th at 9 a.m. until Sunday, April 21st at 11:59 p.m. During this event, you'll get more basic rewards for slaying Zinogre, Tobikadachi, and Tsitsiaku. This is the perfect time to upgrade your Thunder Element equipment in preparation for all the Deviljho hunts coming at the end of the month. What? But yeah, this will be a great time to grind those Thunder Element weapons if you don't have strong enough Dragon Element weapons yet. Currently my Zinogre dual blades are still the best bet I have against any Deviljho as well. And then right after that, we have the Monster Hunter 20th Anniversary Quest Part 2. I have a confession to make, hunters. I didn't finish Part 1. I was super stubborn with the Rathalos wings and I was determined to take it out using only dual blades, and I broke a bunch of Rathalos wings with it, but then I would make a mistake and get myself killed like right at the time, and I wasn't gonna like pay money to heal myself, and I refused to use like a bow or something, and I missed out because I had stuff to do and I couldn't actually go out and hunt, so it was like rare that I even saw a Rathalos, so that's the first medal I missed. Dang it. And I also missed the subspecies quests on this one because I didn't play the story mode fast enough and I didn't have anything paintballed or anything, so that sucks. But I just had a lot of client work to do and life. It was my daughter's birthday that weekend. Couldn't do anything about it. But diving into this, from Monday, April 22nd at 9 a.m. until Sunday, May 26th at 11:59 p.m. So a good bit of time. Hopefully I can finish it this time. The celebration for the Monster Hunter series 20th anniversary continues with more event quests. Completing these quests will not only net you more Zenny and materials, but you'll be able to grab a layered 20th anniversary t-shirt and its cute version to boot. This will be your only chance to get it, so don't miss out. Okay. I won't miss out this time, I promise. But in the middle of that quest, the invasion begins. Deviljho is coming. It's simply named a Deviljho event. From Monday, April 29th at 9 a.m. until Monday, May 6th at 11:59 p.m. Are you ready to hunt some Deviljho? Complete exclusive new quest to get yourself some sweet hunter medals. Plus, Deviljho will be appearing more frequently. Did someone say hunting spree? I guess. Oh my goodness. And it looks like the event details are no longer subject to change. Interesting. But we do have, you will need to have completed the prologue in order to participate in the events. So no more like HR11 tag. So that's honestly a pretty sick lineup. There's only a couple new things, but we did just get Deviljho. Pukei-Pukei is new as of today, and that's it for new monsters. We really only have Pukei-Pukei, Deviljho, Tsitsi, and Odo, but we're already kind of used to those three now, if you've been playing a lot. So Pukei-Pukei is kind of our Easter-y monster, and it's kind of disappointing to see that there's nothing for April Fools. I really love April Fools as a holiday, but nothing unless they just shadow drop something. It would be so sick if like we had like a Mosswine or a Bullfango as an invasion. Like you click on a monster and instead of Deviljho, it's like oink oink, and they like come run you over or something. That'd be so great. I want to make like an Inosuke mask or something. That would be awesome. Please, Niantic, give us like a giant Mosswine or a giant Bullfango like you do in the main lines. A couple of things, since I haven't done a news update video in a little bit. In case you missed it, you can use Discord Nitro now. You can join my Discord and use Nitro in it. For the one animated emoji I have. I was starting to make them, but then I realized only Nitro members could use it, and I'm like, heck that. I'll just make static ones that are cool, because whatever. Or PNGs that people can download and then react in the mainstream because it's bigger and it looks better. I don't know, why do you do this, Discord? But this is only available until April 18th, so make sure you claim it if you haven't yet. But if you're subscribed to the email list, then you already got this with the code, but the offer is only available for someone who hasn't been signed up for Discord Nitro for the last 12 months. So if you're someone who likes Discord Nitro, it's not like you just get a free month unless you haven't used it in a year. I probably won't even sign up for this because you only get it for 1 month. So like cool promo, but like I don't really care. I don't want to get used to having it and then have to buy it, which is what they're hoping you do. Nah, not for me. But if you want Discord Nitro for a month, go for it, dude. The regular rate is about 10 bucks a month. If you use Discord a bunch, maybe it's worth it to you. Also, starting March 24th, which was yesterday and 2 days ago for you guys, Niantic announced that by popular demand, they have decided to permanently set the respawn timer for large monsters to 1 hour. So that's sick. But the spawn rate has gone down since yesterday or 2 days ago for you guys, back to like normal levels because it was boosted during the Monster Hunter 20th Anniversary Part 1. They also have a couple new features that they're working on. In response to feedback regarding accidental equipment upgrades or overgrades, we are going to release a feature that will prompt users with a confirmation screen before proceeding. Also, we are developing a feature to enable hunters to specify large monsters and hunt them upon meeting a certain criteria. So that's really cool. You can like tag a monster that you want. I don't know what this means, but like hunting specific monsters that you want to, always a good thing. Huntathons. We are testing a feature to facilitate easier matchmaking experiences, even in less populated areas. Remote hunting? Probably not. In addition to the above, balance adjustment, light bowgun. Pukei-Pukei subspecies materials will enable forging and upgrading equipment that will improve the availability of recoil down and reload speed skill. Additionally, for Season 1, we are working on adjustments to each ammo type to better utilize the characteristics and effects, as well as adjustments to their critical distances. Sick. I don't really use bowgun, but awesome. Lance. For Season 1, we are working on the increased damage on successful counters and enhanced guard skill. Other weapon types are also being assessed and discussed as appropriate. It also says, we are actively exploring and developing features based on your feedback. While it may take some time for these features and improvements to be finalized and rolled out to you, we appreciate your patience and understanding. Please note that the information provided is subject to verification, and as a result, there may be delays in implementing solutions or instances where no action has been taken. So basically, they're just saying there that they're listening to us and they're trying to implement things. So great. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Us as players, we just want to play your game and enjoy it, and if there are a bunch of like roadblocks stopping us, it's just annoying. Like it doesn't help anybody. All it does is make us not want to play your game and therefore not make you any money. So I don't understand why you don't want to listen to player feedback, and it looks like Niantic Japan is listening. So Sick. But that's it for this April update, hunters. It's pretty awesome. Honestly, when I first read it, I was a little underwhelmed, but really diving into it, the events look really solid. As for the channel itself, you're gonna see some Dragon's Dogma content on it soon. I'm just doing a playthrough. I'm not calling it a let's play because no one will watch it, but that's essentially what it is. You following my journey through the game. It's gonna be really fun. I hope you join me on that. I'm gonna continue with Monster Hunter World videos, but probably make better thumbnails and titles because that last one just bombed. I also released it at like 8 p.m. so maybe a few people watched it, but then by the time it had been out for multiple hours, the YouTube algorithm basically saw it as like, oh, no one wants to watch this video, so they stopped recommending it. That's completely my fault, not your fault. Don't feel bad about it. But if you did watch it, I hope you enjoy it, and if you didn't watch it, it's right there if you want to check it out. Currently, personally, I'm juggling 5 clients that I edit for throughout the week, as well as doing my content. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to continue with daily uploads. It's just not gonna happen. I've already stopped, which sucks. I really want to, but I just can't edit that fast, along with everything else. But if you want to help make this more of a full-time job for me, then please subscribe. I'm trying my best to hit 10,000 subscribers this year by September. If we accomplish that together, then I will have gone from 0 to 10,000 subscribers on this channel in only 1 year. So that would be a really great accomplishment for us to do together, hunters. That will allow me to get more sponsorships and more opportunities overall, which will allow me to make more content for you guys. Either way, I'm gonna keep grinding as hard as I can. I hope you guys enjoy watching. If this video was helpful, please like this video. Thanks for watching, happy hunting, and until next time, see you later, hunters.